You need a big old bowl. You got your big old bowl? Got my big old mixing bowl. You need a yellow cake mix. Now this is just, oops. Oh, that light is bad, isn't it? Just a plain old yellow cake mix. Should I cover that up? I don't know. Just a yellow cake mix. If you have a Dunkin' High, you know, whatever. Alex, oh my goodness. Hello, Alex. Okay, so, big old cake mix. And before I put the cake mix in, I need some melted butter. Can you check and see if my butter's melted? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my eggs in first. So I need 2 large eggs. Do you have 2 large eggs? I have 2 large eggs. Here we go. You're making dark chocolate chip cookies right now. See, I would like those, Alice, but my husband doesn't like dark chocolate, so. 2 eggs, ready? Okay, hold on, I got eggs at the farmer's market, and look, they put it in this, and they cover it with plastic wrap, which is fine, except it's a little hard to carry. Hey, Alex. Okay, ready? So, 1 in the bowl, and 2 in the bowl. Ta-da! Now, I'm using you can use a hand mixer. You can use a stand mixer. I'm using my Danish whisk. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Danish whisk. My friend Joanne got 1 for her and 1 for me. Okay, I mixed my little eggs up. Now I'm gonna put in my cake mix. Cake mix. Just dump it in. We're not making it according to the instructions. Does everybody have kitchen scissors? You really need kitchen scissors. Especially as you get older. Well, maybe not you, but you know I have a little arthritis hands. You wanna come show them your hair? Okay, look, Cassie's here. So you can see, no pee-pee egg tray. I know, look. So see how cool hers is? Hers is just on the bottoms because she has long hair. And then mine, but you see how it's the same color? Mine just looks freaky because it's all over my whole head. There you go.
I have darker hair.
And she has darker hair. So there you go. Okay, so yeah, I think you need kitchen. I don't have a Polish pottery egg tray. I go through eggs really quickly. Kitchen scissors are the best. Okay, dump in your cake mix. La la. Anybody doing anything fun today? You know, it's Saturday. I'm gonna try, even though, you know, normally I don't leave the house, but we leave in 2 weeks to take Cassie to school. And I really feel like, I know, her hair is cute, isn't it? I really feel like we need to go get some stuff. One stick of butter. 1 stick of butter. So that's a 1/2 cup. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. You're jealous of my fall maple leaves, aren't you? There you go. Okay. 1 stick of melted butter. La, la, la. So good. So good. Okay, again, you can use a hand mixer. You got a mow? Oh, Darlene, that's not good. Sandy, you may have to watch the first part. The only reason I did it this way was because my youngest wanted me to. Okay, now we're also gonna need, a 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. I'm just gonna use my 1/2 and get 1/2. Okay, so here's my little Polish pottery canister, and here's my brown sugar. Several of you have asked me, does your brown sugar go hard in the Polish pottery? Look at that. Does it look like it goes hard? No, it doesn't. Lois, it's your birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Lois. They say it's your birthday. Na, 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 na. Happy birthday, Lois. So nice, so nice. Wait till you see the new, oh, you got a new one. Birthday parade for 4-year-olds this afternoon. Drive by, honk, wave. There you go. Okay. Samantha, I'm so glad you're with us. I'm a little weird. I'm a little weird out there, but I'm so glad you're here. Okay, a quarter cup of brown sugar, because really? And now, the name of these, what was the name of these? The name of this dessert is Butterscotchies. Butterscotchies. All right. Oh my gosh, I am totally not prepared this morning. Okay. To this, we're gonna add a whole cup. I know that most of you use these for coffee. Look at that. You use that for coffee. I keep chocolate chips in them. How cool is that? Okay, so we need a whole cup. So this is a half a cup measurement. So 1 cup, I need a 9 by 13. And there you go. A whole cup. Ta and da. Okay. I like using my Polish pottery in ways that it's not, you know, you don't think about that. Sandy, it's a little funky, isn't it? It's weird. I've never had different colored hair. So, okay, so 9 by 13. Actually, this is 10 by 12. But you would normally, if you don't use Polish pottery, you would use a 9 by 13. I have 80 crocheted hats ready to ship. So you're finally gonna get your crochet room. You know what, Donna? I thought that with the pandemic, I would go through all of my yarn. I did not. I still have yarn everywhere. You have protein powder, nuts, chocolate chips, and mine. I love the jars too. Okay, so get your either 9 by 13 or your 10 by 12. Okay, this is a 10 by 12, but same difference, right? Now, if you're doing, just because not all of you have Polish pottery, so sad for you. If you do not have Polish pottery, you want to give this a spray. Look, with the flour based. I just did it because I want you to see what we do. Now, we're going to dump this in here. We're going to preheat our oven, 350 degrees. La, la, la. Oh, look at that. Look at those butterscotches. Ooh, those are little scotchy chips. They just gleam. They glisten with the melted butter. It is so good. Anyway, so since I have a lot of my friends that this is the weekend they're taking their kids to college, mine is not for 2 weeks. You haven't even put a dent in your yarn. I know, me either. And my friend Cheryl, who's on here, I think I've told you guys, she's a nurse, and she's our church's liaison to this, it's called CareNet. It's a pregnancy ministry. And so we make baby blankets so that all of the mothers get a handmade, prayed over baby blanket. So they all get something homemade, which I think is so special because a lot of them don't have families or their families don't talk to them or whatever. So anyway, and so Cheryl picked up like 14 of them from my house this week. So there you go. Okay, ta and da, look at that. Now it looks like it's way down in there and you're like, do I really need a 9 by 13? Let me show you why you need a 9 by 13. He who dies with the most yarn wins. Ha ha ha, I agree with that. Whole house clean out since March. Have a garage sale while watching. That's smart. Okay, so here I'm going to show you what happened. This is the 9 by 13. This is not a 9 by 13. Here's my ruler. I'm sorry, this is a 10 by 12. This is a 10.5 by 10.5 square. So you think it'd be the same thing, but do you see how deep your 9 by 13 is? Like, ooh, it's like 3 inches deep, and this are 2, and this is just 1. So you see how it came all the way up to the top? So it doesn't really matter, but just beware. All the way to the top, or you have a little wiggle room, okay? So this is going in the oven, Hey, is my microphone still working? Does it sound like I'm really far away, or am I still close up? Because we tried again today. Yesterday, I did not have the Bluetooth turned on. So I had to make room for more Polish pottery. Lori, just get rid of all that other stuff. I got rid of all the Pyrex and the tins, all the metal, threw it all away, got rid of all the coffee cups. It's all about the Polish pottery for Cindy. Oh, great. So it actually worked. Whoa, we finally figured it out. I don't think you're a lot. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And so that's the butterscotchy. Should we taste before we move on? Let us taste, shall we? Okay. La, 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 la. Should we taste a big bite? I need a little square, a little plate, and I will take it out. Okay, look. See how great Polish pottery is? Look, it just slid right out. Look at that. Nothing left behind. Okay, so there you go. That's what it looks like a little kind of a thinner cake. Look at my pretty, is this gorgeous? I don't know what this pattern is called. Does anybody know what that pattern is called? I don't know, but it is just gorgeous. Okay, ready? Here we go. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. You need this. If you like butterscotch, did you see how easy peasy that was? Gotta do it. Mm. 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 You could have it for breakfast. It has eggs in it. What are you having for breakfast? Eggs? Doesn't look like eggs. The eggs are in there. You didn't throw it away. You just moved it to the basement. I love it, Donna. Okay. Is it Delicate Vine? No, it's not Delicate Vine. It's a newish pattern. Newish. Newish or newer. I'm not certain. Guess what? Remember yesterday or earlier I said we were like really close to getting 200 people on YouTube, on our YouTube channel? We're one away. We need one more subscriber and we hit 200. 200! Yay! Rebecca, are you still on? Do you know what it's called? I mean, I guess you do, but she may not be on. They're at a campsite right now. Okay, any HG folks on here? I know that Vicky's not on, and I didn't see Sherilyn. Lisa's on. Are there any old Homemade Gourmet folks? You're hilarious. Well, thank you, Vicky from New Hampshire. Good to see you. Any old Homemade Gourmet folks on here? Say yes. Say old HAG. This is my maraschino. We're going to do the next one. Okay, get your big old bowl. Big old bowl. Again, you need another big old bowl. Kim Sharp is on. Oh my gosh, hello Kim Sharp. Do I show the written recipe? Margaret, yes, they are on our YouTube channel and we post them about they're usually up there by 1 o'clock every day. So if you go to Cindy's Kitchen YouTube, subscribe, as soon as it loads, you'll get a notification and then you can go, there's a little pull down menu and the written recipe is right there. Lois, you subscribed, we're at 200. Yay! We're at 200. We're at 200. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! Thank you, Samantha. Woohoo! Okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Me and my purple hair, thank you very much. All right, let's get ready for the second one. I'm so excited. I know, am I the goofiest woman in the world? I am. Okay, this one is a little bit more from scratch. Because before, on the Butterscotchies, we used a yellow cake mix. Cheap yellow cake mix, like $1. I'm all about the cheap. I'm kind of hoping you have all of this in your house. You don't have to go anywhere. You could like make this yummy thing and be eating without going to the store. So fun. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so for the old HG folks, I guess there's only 2 of you on here, just Kim and Lisa and me. Rebecca must have gone away. Rebecca was too. There was a mix that we sold and it was called Mini Pecan Pie Muffins. That's what it was called. Okay, I'm lazy. You know that I'm lazy, right? Quick, easy, yummy. Mini muffins were just a pain in the buns for me. Because you either had to put the papers in or you had to, spoon. And I forever made a mess everywhere. Mess everywhere. Oh, Chris, we're at 202. Yay. Melinda, thanks. And also, Melinda, I hope you get to feeling better. Melinda had a procedure yesterday. Okay, so that being said, I stopped making them as muffins like early on and started making it as a bar. Because for me, dump it all in there, give it a cut, and start eating, right? Okay, let's go, shall we? So here's the secret recipe. Yum! Kim, are you ready? I'm sure you have it. We need 1 cup of flour. Has everybody seen this? This is a Polish pottery, but there's nowhere to figure out what's in there. So I just got old corkscrews and see, it's just a piece of ribbon and put flour. right? So whatever is in there, that's what it says. Cool, huh? Okay, so we need 1 cup of flour. This is my half cup. Shocking, you stopped following directions and did it your way? I did it my way. I know. Okay, we'll keep on. Okay, so we need 1 cup. So there's a half a cup. There's another half a cup. You know how I feel about baking because you actually have to measure. You know that irritates me, right? It does, it does. Now we need 2 cups of brown sugar. Okay, so I'm back to the one we used earlier. 2 cups of brown sugar. Really, Cindy? Oh, Laurie, you're new? Welcome. Everybody say welcome to Laurie. Laurie, we are so excited that you are now a part of the Cindy's Kitchen family. Welcome. So glad you're here. If you have any questions, just ask. All right, so Laurie, you will find out that I'm a little wacko. There's some things that I love. I need to organize a Polish pottery cruise. I just need to go on a cruise. Okay, I need to count. 1, because I'm using the little one instead of the big one. 2, I couldn't find my cup this morning. My cup ranneth over or ranneth away. My cup ranneth away. Okay, and 4. There we go. Okay, so that is 2 cups. 1 cup of flour and 2 cups of brown sugar? Why, yes, yes. Yes, it is. I know, we all need a cruise. Victoria, it's a first for you too. Welcome, Victoria. We're so glad you're here. Welcome all the newbies. Okay, 4 eggs. Cindy, really? 2 cups of brown sugar and 4 eggs? Oh, yes, because it's all good, okay? Anyway, so for the new guys that are here, the reason I started this show was because my husband is the director of an ICU. And so when we weren't even calling it COVID-19 then, we were still calling it coronavirus, he moved out of the house because I have psoriatic arthritis, and so I have an altered immune system. So he didn't want me or the girls to get sick. I have 2 older girls. And so he moved out. And so for 86 days, he lived somewhere else. And we've never been apart that long, right? And so I started the cooking show for a couple of reasons. One, so I didn't go bazonkers and I could keep my mind on something else. But then I thought, well, I could help other people, right? Maybe be silly, maybe make them laugh, give them some ideas for food. 2 sticks of butter. This is not a healthy recipe. 2 sticks of butter melted. In we go. Okay, give that a stir. I didn't wash this, but it doesn't have any butterscotch on it, so I'm okay. Anyway, so that they eventually in the ICU, I mean the numbers are still crappy, but it finally got to a point where they had good protection and they had good procedures. And so now he's actually home. Yay, he was gone for 86 days. And so I kind of thought I would stop the cooking show when he got home. Yes, Melinda, we hit YouTube, or we hit 200. It is important to use butter and not margarine. Kim, you know, I shouldn't have to say that because nobody should be using margarine because that's just icky. You should use real butter. Diane, this is the maraschino. That's maraschino. I don't remember what the other one was. Okay, yes, you should use real butter. Use real butter. You definitely provide a bright spot. Thank you, Laurie. Anyway, so when he came home, I kind of thought I would just stop the show. And then I was like, no. And it was a good thing because then he was home for 2 weeks and then he got exposed and he had to go out for another 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to use this one. This is, let me measure. I'm only using it because it's purple. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love this one. Who makes this? Kalik. Kalik makes this. You're from Denton. You know, my daughter, Laurie, my daughter is going to be going to college in Sherman, Texas. So up there, I know Denton and Sherman are like here, but still. All right, so this pan is 9 by 10. So a 9 by 10. But you know what? use what you got. If you use a 9x13, because that's what you have, they're gonna be a little thinner. If you use, I almost used this one. Look at this one. This is one of my favorite shapes. It's an 061 shape, but this one is 10 by 7. Whatever you want to do. Really, it's not that big of a deal. Love the dish. It is pretty, isn't it? Okay, so again, and now this is especially important without the Polish pottery. You must, on your baking dish, spray with the flour based. Why? You got to do with the flour based because this has got a lot of sticky to it, okay? What did we do before we had this, right? You know what you did? You took Crisco or butter and you had to get it on your hand. And my mom always wanted me to butter and flour the Crisco all over, and then you put flour in and you did one of these. Not that it's hard, but now we have the spray. Okay, so we have our mixture. What was in here? 1 cup of flour, 2 cups of brown sugar, 4 eggs, yes. And, oh, look at that, 2 sticks of melted butter. Now, I'm gonna pour this in, and then as I pour, I'm gonna tell you the story. These were called mini pecan pie muffins. And when you bought the mix, because back then it was a mix, but I've given you the secret. When you bought the mix, you had to add the eggs and the butter, right? Everything else would still do that. And there was a little package inside that had the nuts in it, had little bitty chopped pecans. And that's what made it mini pecan pie muffins, right? Because you had the pecans. Here's the deal. In my family, we're not so much pecan folks. We're just not. Okay, I can do this, but I'm gonna make this go a little faster. I'm gonna use the spatula, and partly because I don't wanna lose any of the goodness. Anyway, so we're not nut people. I mean, we're nutty, we are nutty, but we are not really big nut people. And so I always threw the package away. I always just made it without the nuts. And so when I make it today, I still make it without the nuts. Now, when I left Homemade Gourmet, I didn't have the recipe. And so I used to make this, I don't know, at least once a week. And so then for years, didn't make it. And so when I finally made it a couple of years ago, my youngest daughter came downstairs and said, "It smells like my childhood." She's 18. It smells like my childhood. There you go. You save the bowl and the spatula and do this. This is an important part of the cooking process. Don't leave it out. If you like nuts and you want this to taste more like a pecan pie, you can either buy whole pecans and chop them up, or you can buy something, pecan cookie pieces, right? So you can do that. And you mix it right into the mix. Well, you have some options. You can mix it in there, or you can put them on the top. I'm doing neither because we don't like pecans. But I will put it in the recipe so that it's your option, okay? And there we go. You could just eat this with a spoon. You could just eat it with a spoon, I'm telling you. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Walnuts. Yeah, see, no. The only nut I like cashews and I like almonds. But anyway, there we go. That was it. We're so fast today, right? So fast. Did anybody make hamburger yesterday? Anybody? Tell me that you made hamburger. Tell me somebody made the hamburger. Tell me somebody steamed the hamburger. Tell me, go ahead. It's all right. This hair color is gonna drive me bazonkers. I don't know that, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it'll wash out and all will be good and right with the world. Joanne, you made the hamburger? Okay, did you think it was the coolest thing ever? Tell me it was the coolest thing ever. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I have tons of hamburger meat cooked in my pantry now. I mean, in my freezer now. Steamed hamburger meat. It's awesome, right? Okay, that's our show for today. Oh, you did roasted garlic. Oh, I'm almost out of roasted garlic. I'm gonna have to do some more. Thank you for the reminder, Sandy. I may do that on Monday. Remember that if you have suggestions, if there are particular ingredients that you would like us to use, make sure you write that down. I know that some of you are gonna say zucchini, and we've done like, I don't know, 4 recipes with zucchini. I've done probably that many with yellow squash. We've done spaghetti squash. We've done butternut squash. I still haven't done eggplant, but I might. No, I made a blackberry pie, but it was still runny when I took it out. How do you get it to thicken? You gotta add more sugar. and don't bake when it's raining outside. There you go. I never used to buy inexpensive meats. I know, but really? So much cheaper. Okay, so don't forget, make your butterscotchies, because come on. That is a little slice of heaven. If you love butterscotch, this is the way to go. And then, I still say artichoke. I did the artichokes. I did the artichoke hearts covered in Parmesan, baked in the oven. You bake those. I'm saving you money. And that's good. Quick, easy, yummy, and cheap. Add cornstarch. Oh, that's right, Susan. Add cornstarch. We gotta go. Time to go. It's Saturday. Go mow your yard. Go to their birthday parties. Oh, Larissa's on. Larissa is getting me some green chilies. So we're gonna have some green chilies from New Mexico. Ooh, No, I am not steaming artichokes. I don't like that. Okay. I hope you had fun today. I had fun today. There's the girl. There she is. There's Jessica with a goofy sign. From my kitchen to your kitchen, I hope today was a sinful Saturday sweet day, that you make some of these and blow your diet just for one of them. I hope you have a lovely day. Don't forget, tomorrow's day of rest, so we will not be on the show tomorrow, but we will be back bright and early Monday at 11 o'clock. See you guys then. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.